to the death investigation of Prince. It could be weeks from now before we know exactly how he died. The medical examiner in Minnesota has completed an autopsy, and now Prince's body has been released to his family. On Thursday, paramedics discovered Prince unresponsive at his estate outside Minneapolis, Minnesota. Prince was 57 years old. The sheriff says there was no sign of obvious trauma or suicide. Prince, though, has had some medical scares over the past few weeks. A spokesperson for the medical examiner, though, thanked everyone for respecting the investigation. Listen.
This is something that we remember and we take very, very seriously, and we appreciate the respect and the dignity and the outpouring of support that everyone has shown, not only to his family, but to the law enforcement officers working on this, to the state of Minnesota that so proudly claimed him and adored him.
And in the meantime, Prince's last days are the main focus of this investigation. CNN's Kyung La has more now on his final weeks.
Investigators here in Minnesota say that they're still working to try to piece together an accurate timeline. What was Prince doing in the days and weeks leading up to his untimely death? And while CNN has obtained exclusively this video from a strip mall right near where he lives. A woman captured this video. He appeared healthy enough just 5 days before he died to be riding a bicycle, doing something that any normal, healthy person would do. The woman said that he looked quite healthy. Yes, thin, but healthy enough to ride a bicycle. Investigators say what they've been able to concretely learn is that the night before Prince died, he was dropped off here at his home at 8 p.m. He wasn't discovered again by staff until he stopped picking up calls. They found him unresponsive, collapsed in an elevator. CPR did not revive him. Investigators say now that they have conducted an autopsy. The results are expected to come in days, if not weeks. They also want to try to talk to as many people as Prince had contact with. They want to know where did he go? Was he on any medications? Kyung La, CNN, Chanhassen, Minnesota.
Could be weeks, though, before we know much more about the cause of death. There have been, though, so many tributes from celebrities that have been pouring in. Perhaps the most touching, though, may have come from Stevie Wonder. Listen. It is beautiful how he plays the piano. That was how he chose to remember his friend and fellow musical genius, Prince, playing his own distinctive version of Purple Rain during an interview with our own Anderson. Earlier, though, in that wide-ranging and emotional conversation, Anderson asked if he would play that Prince song, and this was his initial reaction. Listen here.
Yeah, I think I would probably break down.
Okay.
If I do a song right now. But, you know, he was incredible, and I'm just glad that I was able to say to him, I love you, the last time I saw him.
And he wrote a lot of songs for other artists over the years, and he was also a philanthropist, donated instruments for young musicians, was concerned about social justice issues, about, I mean, he did a lot of things for charity and didn't necessarily, you know, get his name associated with that. He did a lot of things anonymously.
Well, I think his spiritual commitment was far bigger than, you know, him having to say he did this and he did that. His commitment was in the action of what he did, not with the satisfaction of letting people know that he did it.
How do you, I mean, I don't know if I should even ask this question because it's maybe too soon to figure this out, and certainly we'll always have the music, but how do you hope people remember him?
Just a great musician, a great producer, great songwriter, someone that allowed himself to be himself and encouraged others to be themselves, and He was very free, and to do what he did without fear was a wonderful thing.
The artist Stevie Wonder remembering his friend, Prince. Still ahead here on CNN Newsroom, it has